twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? No. Far from it. Alright, welcome to a very special look at a game that I've been looking forward to for quite a few years now, honestly. The first time we covered this on the channel was maybe 3 or 4 years ago. We covered an itch demo of it, mostly just kind of like a showcase for the game, a concept really. And I thought this game had plenty of promise. It essentially takes the world of Junji Ito and Lovecraft, puts them together into a 1-bit, 2-bit style as well. Gameplay that looks so freaking awesome, dripping with so much atmosphere. The chiptune music's great as well. I've been looking forward to this for a while, and it's finally coming out February 20. We have a bit of a nerd look at the game here today. If you'd like to see more of this on the channel, you know what to do. For now though, tuck yourself in. We're about to go in for a wild ride. Alright, so if this is your first time playing the world of horror, it is recommended that you start with the spine-chilling story of School Scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. Now, it's not the first time, but it's been a very long time, so I'll definitely be checking this out. Plus, I really want to experience everything that this game has to offer. So, we'll definitely be going with that one, and I guess over here you get to set up your own playthroughs and stuff like that. You can kind of make them easier and harder for yourself. I'll go with normal and spine-chilling story, and just see what this has to offer for us here. The city of Shokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Rope figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Perfect. So as I understand, this will be kind of like, just its own thing to kind of prepare us for an actual playthrough. But hey, let's just go with it because, man, this is so awesome. So to give you a bit of a heads up, this look right here, you can kind of customize it to different color schemes if you want to. I went with Clue because I thought it looked pretty good, at least for my opinion. But there's different styles you can kind of customize the look of the game itself as you're playing. Over here we have Stamina and Reason. This kind of works out as your HP. This kind of works also as HP. So there's 2 ways to die, and I guess other ones too. But the ones that I'm most familiar with are, you lose all your HP, you die. You go insane, you technically die as well. So both of them, really bad. You gotta make sure you manage both of those as you go over here. You also have different stats for checks along the way. You've been following the weird code for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. Let's start the mystery off here. So, spine-chilling story of School Scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the whitest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared too, he decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? That's really the last thing you want to ask in a world all about Lovecraft and the works of Junji Ito. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you will need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first a drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then lighting the holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. So we have a couple of options here. Access our storage, explore the school. We're not ready for the ritual yet. We can also check out the school lockers. Let's start off with the lockers first. Hopefully we can find some clues here, items, something we can use as a weapon, because apparently our boy decided to come in here. Is there anything to your name? No weapon. Good. Good start. You need a tiny key to open this locker. Okay, so we have no tiny key. You have found a new item, a wooden bat. Oh, sweet. Okay, so let's go over here and check out this bat. Damage 4, speed 80, and chance to hit is 70. Slightly dusty. Let's go over here and equip our weapon. So now at least we have that. We got one more. Something terrible happened which made me lose reason. What's that? You know what? I don't even want to venture a guess what that is there. It's nothing good, that much I can tell you. Alright, so that went relatively well. At least we got a weapon. Let's go and access our storage. This is my friend's diary. And this is what we gotta do. This is the sigil that we essentially have to paint up at some point. And we have to find the candles in one of the classrooms tomorrow. We'll perform the ritual. And Maru is acting strange. I need to talk with her after class. Let's go in to explore the school here. Hopefully. Find nothing too terrible. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. So we could come closer, which is the only option because for this one, we would need the anatomy class perk, which we obviously don't have. So let's come closer. Okay, and we've lost more reason. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Yeah, not good. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. So let's go back to exploring for now. Hopefully find something better along the way here. Anatomy class. Well, you showed up a little bit late now, didn't you? You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart's beating. The sight almost makes you sick. And we again lost more stats here. -1 to stamina. Not having too much luck with these random events here thus far. But we did find an additional page which tells us about the blessed chalk. Alright. So, peek outside is now an option. What is this going to do? Oh, God. Click and drag? Oh, God. There's like a giant face out here. Please don't hurt me. Ooh, and oh, it's got like a stitched up mouth and... Okay. We're fine, yeah, it didn't do any damage, luckily. You know what? I'm not gonna peek anymore. Let's just explore the school. That's what I get for being too cautious, apparently. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag. In the other, a pair of bloody scissors. Okay, so that's the girl from the story. Marked by the scissor blade. She also has a wide smile herself now. So, how this works out, this is her overall HP. This is how much damage she'll do every single turn. -1 to both stamina and reason, apparently. And luckily we do have a wooden bat. We have regular offensive attacks, we have support actions, defense actions, and spiritual actions. So we have 200 to fill up, and then we have different actions to kind of fill that up with. I believe there's one, this prepares my attack, and it's guaranteed to hit the next time that we attack. So if we do like this one here, along with attack with your weapon, which is 4 damage, that's going to be 59. You know, we could do 2 of these to guarantee that we hit both times, and that would be an overall damage of 8. So you know what, I'll take it. So every single time we're preparing and hitting, she's down to 4, so now we only need 1. She did 1 damage to both stamina and reason, but all things considering, that's fine. We could also flee. Sometimes it is probably better to flee, but for now, she's almost down, so hopefully we get something good out of this fight. Let's just do a guaranteed chance to hit. Do that, and that should be just about it for her. You've defeated Maru, we got some experience as well. For self-combat. And we found a blessed chalk. So, one way or the other, apparently we had to deal with Maru. So, you can copy the sigil as best you can on a chalkboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. That's not what it looked like, right? So, friend's diary. Here we go. So we have like I mean, it is a star. It looks like it's more upside down, though. And there's like a line over here. Which is not... Okay, so let's see about... That's the one. That's the star, and then we're looking for that. That's the one right there. Close enough. I mean, he sketched it out. Apparently, my drawing skills are a lot better than his. So I think that's going to be the sigil right there. I'm not sure what happens if you get it wrong, so hopefully it's the right one. So that's out of the way now. Now we have to find, I guess, the candles. So let's go back to exploring the school. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. We don't have the Akumi ally, so let's just stare in disbelief. More reason damage. Not having any luck with these random events this far. The sound of scissors is getting louder, you must hurry. Oh, good. Okay, holy candles need to be found. Explore the school. Come on, man. Please. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. We could check the plaques and trophies, break the window to grab it, and need a tiny key, which is what we needed as well for that one locker, didn't we? Fortunately, we don't got that. I'm not really comfortable with breaking this because I feel like I'm going to hurt myself, so let's just check this. That's even worse. We lost 2 reason now. You find a small trophy with a curious plaque. Grand Champion of the Cannibal Eating Contest, 1956. These are amazing events that this school was apparently holding. But we have found the candles, luckily. Alright. Everything's ready for the ritual. Let's go for it then. Wait, what's that? That's a very tall person banging on that glass. What the hell is your head? You have like 3 heads. Okay. You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected with a wide smile. Well, I guess that's what they meant with the widest smile. Now is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. So this is a boss fight for sure. If you want to survive this has to go down. We cannot escape. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? No. No. Far, far from it. Scissor Woman. So she's got 20 HP, and every single turn she will do 2 damage to everything. So, ideally speaking, we could survive 5 turns. Alright. So let's see here. We could dodge, hopefully try to dodge. I'm gonna see if there's a way for us to just bring her down before we go down. That's gonna be my idea for this one here. And we could also regain some reason. It'll cost 2 stamina, so yeah, I guess we could do this if we want more reason. Could maybe survive 6 turns that way, huh? We could also dodge as well. Let's go into guaranteeing that we hit. And ideally speaking, we should be able to bring her down in 3 turns if we go this way. Because if we do this twice, we guarantee both hits. That'll be 8 damage. Yeah, so 3 turns would be like 24 damage. So you know what? She'll probably take these hits on us, but we should be able to bring her down before she brings us down. So, prepare attack. Boom, boom. Launched again. And I'm being a little bit like, not using too much strategy for this and just taking the damage because I know it's going to just kick us out to the actual game here pretty soon. But this is to kind of get us prepared to see how everything works out. So, if this was a legit playthrough with all 5 stories you got to do, we'd be a bit more careful with our HP here. So we have 1. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You help him, and you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. And we got ending A of the spine-chilling story of School Scissors. Perfect. The horror is over for now. Alright, so we were successful. As I mentioned, that was kind of like a bit of a teaser. One of the possible, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure what we just did right now, it's possible to get that mystery when you do a full playthrough, when you have to solve 5 mysteries in order to hit the end game. But what's cool about it too is that there's multiple ways to finish the certain quest, right? So even though if you drew it again, you can get different endings depending on what type of perks you have, the items you find, the actions you take. So here's what I'll do. If you guys enjoyed it, wanted to see more on the channel, let me know in the comments, leave a thumbs up, and we could come back afterwards and do a legit playthrough where we have to solve 5 mysteries and just kind of experience the game in its full form. But this is kind of giving you an idea how it plays out, and I wanted to show it off mainly because I'm excited about this coming out on the 20th. So if you guys enjoyed it, want to see some more, let me know. I'll catch you guys next time.